Welcome back. Now joining us is Annalisa Blanco with all the latest in Hollywood. Annalisa?
Thanks, guys. Hey there, Metro. I'm Annalisa Blanco, your inside source to everything in Hollywood. Well, there's a lot going on in Tinseltown these days with new babies, shocking divorces, and unfortunate tragedies. Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick welcomed their second child, a daughter named Penelope Scotland. She was born in Los Angeles, and their new bundle of joy weighed 7 pounds and 14 ounces. Congratulations to Kourtney and Scott. Well, from babies to unexpected divorces, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes have called it quits. After 5 years of marriage, Holmes has decided to leave Cruise earlier this week. Cruise's rep quoted, "Kate has filed for divorce and Tom is deeply saddened and is concentrating on his 3 children. Please allow them their privacy." So the cause of the divorce is unknown. However, sources say that Cruise's devotion to Scientology might have been the straw that broke the camel's back. Well, you can say Usher has encountered a series of unfortunate events. First, a nasty custody trial over his 2 sons from his marriage to Tamika Foster. And now Tamika's son, Kyle Glover, who is also Usher's stepson, has been pronounced brain dead. Glover and 15-year-old female friend were floating on a tube in a lake when a family friend collided with them on a jet ski. Now, the cause of the accident is unknown, but alcohol has been ruled out as a factor. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their family. And Hollywood icon Andy Griffith was pronounced dead at the age of 86 from a heart attack. Now, he was most known for his famous role as the Sheriff of Mayberry on the hit series The Andy Griffith Show. Griffith has been laid to rest in his hometown, North Carolina. From Hollywood to Denver, Broncos' new quarterback, Peyton Manning, has a new crib in Colorado. Get this, he closed on a deal to a 16,000 square foot mansion in the exclusive Cherry Hills Village. So the cost for a beautiful home like this is just, $4.5 million. The home has 7 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, and even an elevator. Must be nice to be a quarterback. Well, that's it for this week's edition of EntertainMET. Back to you guys on desk.
That is a massive mansion. And an elevator? Really?
And 7 rooms. That's one for every day of the week.
After the break, Kevin Hall tells us about the 40th anniversary of Title IX.
But before that, the Charlotte Bobcats have hired a new head coach in Mike Dunlap. We'll give you all the details next.
All that long and do it all again so I can find my way back home.
The sun seems to shine a little less since you've been gone.
You were the one I wanted. Don't stray, don't ever go away.
I'll just smile and everyone will wanna go with it. Oh.
The Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference is one of the most historic college organizations in the United States. Founded in 1909, the RMAC has a membership of 14 colleges and universities, making it one of the largest conferences in the country. The RMAC is also one of the most successful. During the past decade, more than 30 RMAC teams have won national championships. The Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference, continuing the tradition of excellence.
Welcome back. Now joining us for Metro Sports is Kevin Hall. So Kevin, as I understand it, a former Metro coach is now moving up in the world.
Yeah, going from Division II head coach to NBA head coach. Quite a step up. Two-time national champion, 3-time National Coach of the Year, Metro State and RMAC Hall of Fame inductee, These are just some of the accomplishments that former Metro men's coach Mike Dunlap has accumulated over his long career. But now he can add NBA coach to his resume. Dunlap was named head coach of the NBA Charlotte Bobcats, becoming the 5th coach in franchise history. There's nowhere to go but up for Dunlap, as the Bobcats recorded the worst winning percentage in the history of the NBA, sporting an abysmal .106. Dunlap spent 9 seasons as the head coach at Metro, putting together an impressive 248-50 record. That's .832 for you stat freaks. Dunlap does have experience in the NBA, as he was an assistant with the Denver Nuggets for 2 years. Best of luck to Coach Dunlap as he tries to turn around that struggling franchise. Back in 1972, Title IX was passed to help close the gender equality gap in educational sports. 40 years later, female athletes have reaped the benefits of this law, but don't know the sacrifices that were made to make it all possible.
She told me Title IX, and I was like, oh, well, all right. And I was like, what kind of interview?
Every athlete responded the same way, saying, "What is Title IX?" Title IX was created to bring equality to men's and women's sports and to give female athletes more opportunities, such as better funding, more teams, and a chance to play the sport they love.
Sports has been such a big part of my life that I don't know how I would feel or what I would do if it just stopped after high school, or even if I would have been able to play in high school.
It is surprising that many athletes today don't know about Title IX, but at the same time, it really speaks to how far we've come.
That's really good. That's progress. That they don't know any different, that this is the norm for them. So that's really good. Can we still do better and get better? Of course we can, but I think it's a sign of how far we've come that they can say, what is Title IX?
While it is an improvement that today's athletes have not had to experience setbacks based on their gender, what was started so long ago is not something to forget.
Now, on the other hand, I do think they need to know the history. And so we try and say that with some with the history, but talking here today with everybody, I think we're going to see if there's a video that exists or really explain to them some of those women that laid the groundwork so they have these opportunities today. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. I mean, yes, it's great. They don't know. That's progress, but I think it's always good to know history.
Now, we weren't able to show you all the interviews from the players and coaches for Title IX, but make sure to check out GoMetroState.com and see those interviews.
I thought it was really interesting and pretty cool what Coach Javi said about it being a good thing that her athletes didn't know about Title IX.
Yeah, we really have come very far in that aspect, but I do think it is important to educate the players on this Title IX.
Most definitely.
Well, before we end the show, let's get the elephant in the room out of the way. Our new set. Woo! We would like to thank CW2 KWGN here in Colorado for donating our beautiful new set. With the help of Bailey's Moving Company, we were able to move the desk to Auraria Studio. From there, Met Reports Daniel Harlan, Kevin Hall, and Peter Aragon set up the desk. To make it portable, they had to get creative by adding PVC caps to attach the wheels. They also added 4x4s to attach wheels to the back desk as well. All the parts for construction were bought at Home Depot and Lowe's. Needless to say, the guys were happy with the final product.
This desk is great, and the Met Report staff, as well as the Metro Student Media, would love to thank CW2 and Fox 31 for helping us out with this desk. I feel official.
Absolutely. I'm moving right home at this desk. It feels great. Well, that does it for this week's edition of the Met Report. For Kevin Hall, Annalisa Blanco, Jeffrey Will, and all of the staff here at the Met Report, I'm Benjamin Smith, and we'll see you on campus.
Never excited when divided from the main crew. Only provided when I try to make the same tunes. Yeah, but that's not what I did at all. I stand tall as 'cause there are